Today we're at Fort Mose Historic State Park, which is one of the first refuges for escaped enslaved Africans from the Carolinas to Spanish Florida. As early as the late 1680s, the Spanish government began to offer asylum to enslaved runaways from British colonies up north. Once a year, Fort Mose hosts an event they call a Flight to Freedom. It is a reenactment of the journey the enslaved took from the Carolinas to free Spanish Florida.
The story of slavery. So I'm ready to go, so we'll go down and I would let our characters, reenactors, tell you what happened to them as they travel through from Charleston, Carolinas to Florida in search of freedom.
This reenactor is an enslaved runaway from Charleston.
Outside of Charlestown, in the Carolinas, we have been forced to work on a rice plantation run by the British. It's hard work.
This man is not a reenactor, he is a real-life Yamasee chief.
English, do you prefer English?
Yes.
I can speak English.
Slave catcher, and he is going to ask you, remember, they told you, don't tell them where we are, keep our secrets. He's going to want to bribe you, he's going to want to offer you ransom to give him information as to whereabouts of, anything.
This reenactor is a slave catcher or a bounty hunter with 2 enslaved runaways in tow.
Who are these people? Who are these people? Are you their leader?
No.
Well, apparently nobody knows who you are, including yourselves. I'm gonna guess that you're strangers in this strange land.
The King of Spain had advised the governor of Florida, Governor Marciano, to allow anyone who requires freedom to be, if they want to become a Catholic, then they will have freedom. And then the priest will tell you what it is.
Spanish Florida was also full of religious clergy, as one of the requirements to stay in Fort Mose was to convert to Catholicism.
We are seeking freedom.
My name is Padre Vilches. Come on closer. My name is Padre Vilches. I'm the leader, and I take care of the spiritual needs of the people of Mose. Are you on your way to Mose? Yes? Yes? I'm actually on my way to St. Augustine to talk to my superiors about the great things that the people of Mose are doing. These people are hard, strong, working people, and they're enjoying the fruits of their freedom. They provide great service and great skills to the city of St. Augustine. Skills that we need to build a strong city. What do you need, I ask you? What kind of skills do you need to build a great city? Anybody? Anybody? Don't be shy. Carpenters, how about that?
Fort Mose was always ready for battle. I'll let the soldier reenactor explain.
That the Spanish had made of freedom was true. They said if you could make it to Spanish territory, they would grant you freedom if you became Catholic. When I was baptized, that's when I got my new name, Francisco Menendez, because I was born free in West Africa. But what's your name? Cover your ears. So you see, We must keep the troops at a constant state of readiness because this town's been burnt to the ground on 3 occasions by the British. It's been leveled by hurricanes, and we suspect that the British may come again.
This cooking demo shows the uniqueness of Fort Mose's African, European, and Native American influences.
You will see the whole gathering of the food that was presented to us when we got here.
Mose, because you have a blending here. So I have ingredients on this end of the table that are from Europe. So pork, pigs that came from Spain, carrots, beans, onions, garlic, all of those things traditionally European. When the Europeans arrived here in America, in the old world comes to the new world, one of the first things they did was they discovered there are certain things that you can't grow here. They couldn't grow grapes that they liked. So all of their wine has to still come from Europe. Pumpkin, corn, squash, all of those things go into Spanish cooking very quickly. Then Fort Mose, you have people here who are originally from West Africa. And they introduce foods into what we think of as good old Southern cooking. So if I say to you, collard greens, black-eyed peas, and okra, my mother would say, oh, yep, that's Southern cooking. But it's not. That's African cooking. All of those are African ingredients. The word gumbo is the word in West Africa for okra. And so when you're making gumbo, in other words, you're cooking with an African food. So what I did today is I made a stew that's called oya in my house. Because if you won't eat pork, what are you? Well, you're either Jewish or you're Muslim. Neither of those is permitted in Spain or in the Spanish colony.
Be sure to take a peek at the visitor center at the entrance of Fort Mose. You're going to find more artifacts and lots of other info. This concludes this episode of Black History Travel. Until next time, we'll see you later.